Hello world, welcome to an insight video session of Flex2B on cloud, web and SaaS. Flex2B has evolved over the years. Next to the known Windows interface and the background utilities, we have a brand new interface for web browsers. We are continuously following the mainstreams and trends in IT. This made us curious to port the core elements of Flex2B to the web. Next to this evolution, we are also looking into the virtual world of cloud services as an infrastructure model. SaaS is an evolution in the IT world, where you can gain from the continuous improvements of a software, but brought to you in a new business model, which is CapEx free. It is not the intention of Oryx nor Flex2B to drive you in a certain direction. Please consult your own IT department during this decision. What is Flex2B for you as a customer? Flex2B is oriented to the producers and logistics business for the perishables, fresh produce, fish and wood industries. Flex2B is built around some core key processes for inventory, logistics and so on. It has a quite intense quality system built in giving you the requirements for a track and trace as well as a recall mechanism from stock unit level up to box or sack level. Stock location and fast-moving stock units are central in Flex2B. The business intelligence and reporting give you a direct insight so that your data can become information. Flex2B can be implemented using following miscellaneous schemes. It can be set up over multiple plants using a centralized and/or decentralized setup. It can also be obtained for a single site as a solution, or you can acquire the benefits of going to a cloud implementation. There are cars, and Flex2B, or better said, the cloud for Flex2B is like cars. There's not just a thing as the cloud. You have miscellaneous environments, hosting locations, topologies, and so on and so on. In the next slides, we want to go a little bit deeper into these points. Oryx nor Flex2B drives you in a certain solution, and it is open to be implemented on a wider set of cloud environments. We strongly advise you that your in-house IT department will join in the project when choosing the appropriate environment. Primarily, whatever cloud solution that you might choose, Flex2B needs to be installed and configured on a Windows IaaS environment with a connected SQL server. The topology of your choice is a rather complex technical discussion. We, as Oryx, can assist you during this process. Clouds that are our first choices. Your own private cloud, when you already have one that fits our needs. We can offer the Flex2B Cloud IaaS solution ourselves. We can install on Amazon services, or we can configure Flex2B Cloud on Microsoft Azure. As a resume, Flex2B needs one or more physical or virtual, in the case of the cloud, Windows IaaS-based servers. So whether they are physical or virtual does not really matter. A SQL server to hold the data store. When you choose a web version, also cloud version of Flex2B, or the cloud version, basically complete on itself, you need a modern supported web browser. This actually means that you can use PCs or tablets to access our solution and softwares. When you need to print reports or an SSCC card, for instance, you also need a reader such as a Adobe Acrobat PDF reader and an OS supported printer. When you choose for the classic setup of Flex2B, you may still use the GUI version, the Windows version in fact. This can be done on a PC or by a PC, that can access the server over the network or a VPN connection, but you can also take over the screen of a server using, for instance, terminal services with RDP or Citrix or whatever solution that might fit. So basically, instead of acquiring a software and continuous follow the update platforms, it might be easier to join into a renting solution. You have a capex-free solution at hand, and you can invest your money in your own company. Growing and keeping ahead of your own line of business is more important than investing in software solutions in-house. IaaS, also called infrastructure as a service. This is basically the environment that you rent to host your solution. It includes servers, operating system, database servers, data backup, recovery, support from the cloud engineers, and so on and so on. Flex2B has several SaaS models that you can choose. Basically, Flex2B will be renting the solution as a SaaS, software as a service, by asking a monthly basic fee for maintenance and mainstream purposes, and an additional, you can choose the path that you want to follow depending on your needs for the consummation fee. You can be invoiced per user, per client, per transaction, per usage, and so on. However, if you feel that another approach is needed for your business, please contact us. We are very willing, in fact, to think along with you. So, what's the next step? Easy. When you feel that our solution fits or can fit your needs, please contact us through a regional representative or directly. You can choose which communication to use. In the meanwhile, I want to thank you for your attention and will be happy to answer your questions. Hope to see you soon.